Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw another character from the Mandalorian. This time it's gonna be the Bounty Hunting Droid. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this very strange but very cool looking droid from the Mandalorian. So we're gonna start out with his head, and we're gonna draw half of it first. So we just draw one line across, and then the side here we'll just kind of taper it in. So it's going to be a little bit smaller on the bottom. And then we'll close that off first. Okay, and then in the middle right here, I'm just going to draw two lines. So it's just going to be one big bar. On the side here, I'm just going to draw two little holes. Okay, one more detail up here. I'm going to draw one line. And then also one more line on the bottom. Alright, so that's going to be half of his head. So now for the top part, we're going to come in and then just close it off. And then the top here is a little bit rounder. So we'll go up. Straight up. And we can close this off first. And then for this part here, just curve up, just leave the center open because there's going to be a little tip, so we're going to curve it back up this way and then just close it off. And it's a very strange shape. Alright, and then for some detail here, just one line across, and there's going to be two more holes here. Looks like it's got a bunch of little guns or sensors. And then on this side, let's just draw one bigger circle. Smaller one inside. So there's a lot more little details, but we'll just leave it like that. For now, we can always add them later on. Alright, so that's the head, and now let's move on to the body here. So for the body, we'll just come out just a little bit because it's got those two straps on its side here. So from here, this point here, we're gonna come in to the center. Okay, so this part's a little bit tricky here. So on this part here, we'll just extend it. So that's gonna be the top of the strap. And then on this point here, we'll extend this line, just come out all the way here, just not as far out as this point. Okay, so once you have that, on this side, we'll just follow that slant. And then close it off. So that's going to be one strap. Okay, and then for the other one, it's going to come across here. It's going to be behind this strap. So we're going to come out and use this side for reference. Again, not as far out as this point here. And then now for the other one, just come down again behind this strap. Come all the way down here, and then we'll just close it off with another slant. Okay, so after this is a little bit easier because this part is very tricky. Alright, and then let's start back up on the top here. Start in the corner. We'll just curve. It's gonna be his torso area. And then we'll just come across right behind the belt. Come back on the bottom here. Come across. And then for the lower body here, the hip area, just draw like a big U shape. We'll close that off first. And then on the side here, we're going to take this point, just go straight up. That's going to give us the waist. Alright, and let's see on the top here, let's add some detail. Just one little rectangle on the bottom here. And we'll draw two lines across. And then on the straps right here, there's some detail. So I'm just going to add in few lines, maybe 4. So same thing here, 1, 2, and then 3, and then the other one we can't see. Alright, so now let's draw in his arms, and I'm gonna have them on the side. So let's start with the shoulder. Let's come out, just draw like a little box. So I'll draw on this side first. Let's just add in one line. And I'll have it go out this way. So I'm just gonna come down, just draw like a little rectangle, slightly slanted. Let's add some details. Alright, so let's draw in this side as well. Alright, and then for the lower arm here, we're gonna have it come out. So I'm gonna draw a little rectangle here. Just start on this side, just go out. I know it's just kind of floating here, but we'll connect them. Just draw two little curves just to connect them. And we'll add some lines here. Alright, so same thing here. It's one long rectangle and then two curves. And add in some lines inside. Okay, so it's got a really strange arm, actually a very strange hand. It's got those claws right here. So I'm just gonna add one section. And then on the end here, I'm just gonna add two long rectangles. And then close off the center. Okay, and then now I can draw in the blasters. So right on top, just one bigger rectangle. And we'll keep this simple here. So let's just add one section and then we'll add in the barrel. Slightly bigger. And then for the tip. And then right here, I'm just gonna add some lines. On the back here, just kind of flare out. It's gonna be a circle right here. Alright, so this side's gonna be pretty much the same. So I'm gonna add in one square. And then top and bottom, just one long rectangle. And close off the middle. And then for the blaster, again, same thing. One section here, and then for the barrel. I know my lines are all wobbly here. Tip. Some lines here. And you guys can probably use like a ruler or something to, if you want to make it straighter. Okay, so those are the arms, and let's move on to his legs. And his legs are pretty easy to draw. Okay, so right here, curve. It's gonna be his hip joint here. And just come down and close it off. So just come down and then close it off. And then just come down and add in one big rectangle here. And then right on top, just gonna add in 3 lines. Okay, on this side here, come down and come to this side and just meet up to the corner. So come down, just connect that. All right, and then for the thigh area right here, just gonna be one big rectangle. So just tuck it right behind this thing. Let's just add in one section. And then for his knee right here, just gonna add in 2 of these little angles like brackets, and then just close it off. And then connect that in the center. So just go zigzag 2 times. 1, 2, close out the bottom and middle part. Alright, and then the lower leg's really simple. Just one long rectangle. On the side here, let's just add one more rectangle. And if you want, you can add in like a little tube just to make it a little bit more complicated. Okay, so straight down. Come to the side. Add in a little tube. Okay, and then for the bottom, just come down, close it off, and then right underneath, just draw one circle. And then on the bottom, come across, just go up around the circle and just come back into the foot here. Okay, so let's draw it again. Close it off, and then one circle on the bottom. Come to the bottom right here. Just slant up over the circle, come back into the, the ankle area. And that is it for this very cool looking bounty hunting droid. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please check out my other videos, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.